everybody, Caleb here, and I want to tell a quick story to y'all today about how I proposed to my wife Sierra. I have been talking a lot about relationships on the channel lately, and so I wanted to take some time to give you guys a glimpse, a little sneak peek, a little behind the scenes view of Sierra and I's relationship and just the way that we went about getting engaged and all of that stuff. And so I want to talk through that really quick, but first, really fast, if you haven't yet, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the vlogs that Sierra and I have been making. We really think you guys will enjoy them. We just did one that was about dating on a budget, and we did a $20 budget. We had a great date night. Hope it encouraged you. Go to that video and comment what you guys want to see the next budget be, whether you want it under $20, above $20, do you want $50, do you want $10, do you want $5, do you want $45, do you want $70? Just let us know, and we're going to make another one of those. We appreciate it so much. But now, it's a little story time, telling you guys about how I proposed to Sierra. You might notice really quick, I'm wearing glasses today. I do not need glasses. My wife bought blue light glasses off of Amazon. She looks really cute in them, and she said I look cute in these, and I like when she thinks I look good. So, I'm wearing them right now. I love her a lot. That's what this video is all about, actually, because I love her so much that I proposed to her. I got engaged to her. I asked her to be my wife and to be married to me, and you know what? I loved the night when I got to propose to her. Now, quick side story leading up to it. For me and Sierra, a huge thing was our families being on board with just our engagement, getting married, all this different stuff. And so I reached out to her dad, had to figure out how to make sure me and him could talk in person, just kind of out of respect for that. And so I had a 3-day window to talk to her dad and get his blessing on our relationship, have a blessing from her mom, all this different stuff, and engaged. Again, just so you know, family is really important to us. So we really wanted to make sure our family was on board. We were not just marrying each other. We knew that we were marrying each other, but that we had a whole lot of people behind us that we cared about, and that we wanted the other people to also be in support of. And so that was a value for us. We took time to make sure that was the sake on my side of the family, on her side of the family, all that different stuff. So we did that first, but then the evening when I proposed to Sierra, I was all about misdirection about it. I wanted her to not think I was proposing, so she would be truly surprised. And so on this trip, it was actually one of the best things. Shout out to Tina, Sierra's mom, amazing woman, because there was a time where I almost got spoiled, because Sierra's mom and dad knew, of course, but I hadn't told Sierra's brother and sister yet. And Sierra's sister at one point was talking to Sierra and to Sierra's mom, and she was like, well, what if he proposed on this trip? And then Tina like recovers and just was like, that'd be so disrespectful. And she went on this big rant about how it'd be disrespectful on this short of a trip and this short of a notice to have done and like asked Sierra to marry, because it was as if I hadn't talked to them yet. All the while, she's just trying to misdirect Sierra. It was amazing, made Sierra think it wasn't gonna happen. I think maybe made her a little worried when I actually did it, as if her parents actually didn't know I was going to be doing it. So, all that being said, I was all about misdirecting Sierra to make it so that she did not know what was going on. So, the night when I was going and I was proposing to Sierra, I took her for a drive. We went for a date night, kind of just on the two of us, being able to go and be together, just in like her hometown area. And so we started driving around to a bunch of locations where she had memories at. We went to locations where we had memories as a couple at, that sort of a thing. And so we're driving around reminiscing, we're looking at all these different spots. It was cool, we got some snacks, different stuff like that. And then we finished the drive at a movie theater. Why a movie theater? Well, it was the movie theater where I first had told Sierra that I loved her. And so we go and we drive, we pull up in her dad's truck, because that was the vehicle we were driving around in. We jump out of the truck and we go. Now, again, not glamorous. It's not like a beach with the wind and the waves, and it's not like a mountaintop with like all this glamorous stuff. It is a parking lot with cars and like garbage on the ground and things like that. But to us, it was important. It was a valuable spot. It was an important and valuable spot in our relationship where I took the step and just said, hey, I love you. And we were able to step into that together. And so, with that in mind, it was important to us. People still think it's funny that we got engaged in a parking lot sometimes. I wanted it to be important for both of us and be sentimental for both of us, not necessarily photogenic in every single way. But our photographers, shout out to Brooke and Justin, were amazing because they got sent to the wrong theater at first, and so I'm getting out of the truck and they texted me and said, hey, we're not there yet, and I'm like, oh crap, how do I like prolong this being in a parking lot thing? So I'm like, hey Sierra, can I take a photo of you? And I never ask her that. So I'm like taking a photo, but I'm actually just texting them the whole time, like trying to figure out where they're at and how long to wait. And she's like, what's taking so long? And I'm like, oh, nothing, my phone's like destroyed and not taking a photo. I don't know what I even said, I was trying to make excuses. But they finally showed up, so we were walking around, we went up to this one spot in the parking lot where actually it was actually pretty. It saw over the city a little bit, stuff like that. But we go and Sierra and me, the night that I told her I loved her, we ended up taking some time to dance, and we danced to the song Perfect by Ed Sheeran. And so I actually just like took my phone and I turned it on and said, hey, like last time we were here we danced, so can we do that again? And we start dancing. In my pocket I had the ring box, and the ring box I thought was on top. It wasn't. My keys were on top because I had just got out of the truck with the car keys. So we show up and I'm dancing with her, and my whole plan was I was like, I'm gonna spin her away. When she spins away, I'm gonna pull out the ring box and I'll be on a knee and I'll be proposing and say, will you marry me? Instead, I spin her, and then I realize the keys are there, so I angrily throw the keys on the ground, and then Sierra sees me just throwing something on the ground, and then I'm like, wait a second, and I pull out the ring box and drop to a knee. She was still surprised. I think she was shocked at first because I was just throwing keys around, but Sierra turns around, the song that we had danced to, after saying that we loved each other, I'm sitting there now on my knee, being able to say, hey, will you marry me? And Sierra says yes, and the rest is history. And with that being said, that proposal, that story, that moment was so important to us because it was a sentimental spot. And we had done a lot of steps. We'd taken the time to do a lot of things right for our relationship, taking time to have family on board, inviting friends into the process. Right after that, we went to an engagement party at her parents' house with friends, family. It was an awesome, awesome time where we were just able to celebrate and feel like just we were stepping into something bigger than just ourselves. Because it is. Marriage is bigger than just an individual. It's bigger than just a couple. It's a life. It's two people becoming one, and all the lives that you impact as well. And so we got to do that. That's our story. We got engaged in a parking lot in Sacramento outside of a movie theater where I had told Sierra that I loved her for the first time. We went back to that parking lot and we got engaged, and it was amazing, and I love her so much. And I really just want to share this story for me because I love thinking about it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Maybe it helps spark just an idea for your proposal maybe one day, and also just helps you remember how amazing your proposal might have been at one point, because it's not something that needs to be sentimental for everybody else. A parking lot, meh. But for us, super sentimental, super awesome. And so thank you guys so much for checking this out. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, check out that vlog if you could. It's about dating. It's about doing it on a budget, not having to break the bank to have great dates. And so check that video out. Appreciate you guys so much. Like, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 200, so we're getting close to that. So let's see that number grow as the community of people checking this out just continue to get more and more bought in. So thank you guys so much. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.